my god. Oh my god.
Where's the net? Where's the net?
Oh my god. Oh.
It's a toad. It's a freaking toad. That's on camera. That's on camera.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Dude.
That's crazy. I don't know, all this practicing is leading up to this very moment. First official day of tournament. Boat 18. Sun is just starting to peek over the trees here on the Oklahoma-Texas border. 70 bass boats just waiting here, eager to blast off any moment now. I think they're gonna start calling numbers. Like I said, we're 18, so we're definitely at the front of the line. This is gonna be hectic. A lot of these guys are really, really good. Guys have been fishing longer than I've been alive, so this is not gonna be an easy one. Not one bit. Texoma team tournament starts in 3, 2, 1. Hit it.
We're on a party tomorrow night, or is it tomorrow? When is it?
We're inviting everyone we know to come hang out over here. Cook some food, hang out, you know. We're just really trying to get information from people that know how to fish out here.
We're going to see how many former Bassmaster Classic qualifiers we can get over here tomorrow night to really turn us on to what the deal is. So.
I think everybody knows we're just here for a good time.
Yeah.
Here for the dangle.
That's it.
The good time jam. It's going to be fun though. I'm looking forward to
there's
this.
still more.
I know. I could break every rod in my boat.
You'd be good.
That'd be fine. Lunker logs.
Oh, those 2 money bags are yours.
A little lunker log. It's gonna play. I'm gonna get a couple keepers on that.
A little
4 inch little buddy.
B-Day special.
Yeah, a little slow sinker.
Close.
The Derby jersey?
Do we have jerseys?
Yeah, no derby is complete without a derby jersey.
There you go.
So, what size you with? Large?
Large or medium? I'll take a large.
I'm an XL guy.
I got you. The large?
Oh, I get 2 colors?
Yeah, it's,
Oh!
because it's a 2-day event.
Woo!
You have to have 2 colors.
It's been a while since I've jerseyed up. Let's try it on. For good luck.
Oh yeah.
And then John B, whenever he decides to show up.
It's
Woo!
everybody!
Coming in! Team Big Dirt guys
From the top rope.
with 8.2 pounds with a half-pound deduction for drinking too much beer on the boat.
3-neck fish.
Oh man,
I think a critical play.
I feel good.
The,
I like the white for summertime.
Yeah.
Black's gonna get a little toasty, but it might bring out the inner dark side. You know, get real serious.
critical deal is going to be if you catch a big one early.
You think so?
Go
Yeah.
way in.
So this tournament's gonna be about. I'm gonna say you need 3 fish in the live well by 10 o'clock, and then you're gonna really struggle after that, and then keeping those fish alive. So like Trey just said, if you do get a fish over 4 or 5 pounds, it's probably better to just go ahead and weigh it in, and then you can go back and keep fishing. It's gonna waste a little time, but just to weigh that fish in alive, because every fish that you weigh in dead is a penalty. Plus, there's just been a lot of dead fish weighed in this year. Well, not necessarily weighed in, but delayed mortality. Just, you know, the summer it's been super hot, And riding around in a little live well all packed in for 8 hours does not fare well for fish. So fish care, catching them early, I think that's going to be key. I slept great. I apologize for my snoring.
I did not sleep good. I slept, yeah, I woke up.
That's good. I slept with my partner, like in the same room, just to get the chemical cohesion. Go ahead and get that going.
True teammates.
Yep. We already came out here a little bit before this official practice, weeks in advance, and it was very tough. So I'm looking forward to having my good buddy Trey here. He's got 47 rods rigged up, ready to go, and experiment quick in the morning. Just see where these fish are hopefully busting on shad in that early morning bite, and just get something going. Practice is important, but it's important to figure out the general tactics and things you're going to do, and then save your big juicies for tournament day. That's what you get. You really go hard on tournament day, so try to figure out the tactics first. Lures that we're going to use, patterns, really watch, see what's going on in the water, what the shad doing, what depth is key, and then general locations. And then we'll go hard on tournament day. So sun's about to come up. We're going to dump the boats in the water. We're going to see where these bass live.
Yeah, I'm gonna need someone to back me in, please. My partner's not here. First tournament practice ever. Yeah, I gotta go solo today. My partner, he's I guess they're down imaging on that baby, and I'm gonna go find him for him. I'm gonna have it ready. I'll put on a guide trip this week for him, and we're gonna win this thing. That's the most important thing.
Let's have a good time.
Out here to have a good time.
Fishing with the moons out.
Look at the shad sitting out here, man. Look at that bass coming over. Just like, hey, bro. It's got to be small, like just rogue shad eater.
Just eat them off the top.
Oh gosh, that's the small one. Oh, came off. That's the old small jaw. So right now we've had 2 good keeper bites, both smallmouth. One on a topwater and one on a vibrating jig, and it's around really deep water with rocks. So I say let's pull up, let's go hit another point, little section, and just keep marking down areas. That's kind of the point of pre-fish. You don't want to sit there and yank on them all day. You want to find a spot, and then a spot B, and then a spot C, and then a D, and go all the way down the line. You want to have tons and tons of spots, because I guarantee you on tournament day, you're going to have multiple boats fishing the spot that you thought was going to be awesome. So a little update, life update for those of you wondering. You know, we have 4 guys in this tournament. John is not here for practice right now because he is expecting with his gal. So he's at a sonogram appointment, his first one. Get to see his child for the first time. It's very exciting. Big life things happening in the Googan squad. We've got quite a few guys that are expecting, including myself. Me and Stephanie are expecting very soon, in fact. So I'm kind of on standby for this tournament.
I've got my phone on me. Stephanie is, our scheduled delivery date is 5 or 6 days from now. So hopefully if the plan goes correctly, we're going to win the tournament, and then I'm going to go home. We're going to go to the hospital the next few days, and then just, have our firstborn son. But that may not happen. I may be getting a phone call going into the delivery room a little early. We've got a separate truck here that I can jet out. I don't want to leave my partner, but I got a baby that's going to be born here in a few days, and we're in the week. So I'm thinking about that, but it's in the back of my mind right now. I'm just hoping I don't get that emergency call. But little Googans, guys, we're growing up. We're having kids of our own. The next generation of Googans is upon us. So it's exciting stuff, exciting life stuff, but just know I may have to leave.
I am rigging up a 10-inch
Got a bass on my drop shot right now.
Mondo worm. This time of year, I love the big worm when it's hard. Like when they're done chasing shad early in the morning, like they're going to become extremely lethargic and opportunistic, put a big meal in front of their face. And I've been fishing a lot of little weeknight derbies around the house recently, and I've just been eating it. Different lakes and all that, but I feel like some things never change.
Water elimination. Check things off the list. Eliminating water and finding anything that's juicy. Just got a bite on a jig.
I think we should wait for the
Throwing out a post. Everything we've seen on the main lake, the fish are sort of suspended. Seems like, and they'll suspend over deep water. It's probably 40, 50 foot in here, but there's a lot of structures in here to hold the fish. One of my favorite things to fish in marinas like this are the posts. It's just one big pole that goes down to the bottom and gives the fish something to relate to. And you can throw a weightless plastic bait. That's a really good idea. It's something that's pretty efficient that I like to throw as a jig. Something that has some claws on the back, got a bandito bug on it. Put a crack across, something like that. Slows the sink of the jig and you get some action, and they hit it while it's sinking. So that last fish, I just watched my line stop sinking, and that's how I knew. I just got a bite, but it just got the pinchers. So I'm gonna throw at some of this stuff in here, see if there's any good stuff to throw at. Sometimes there's key little slips, marinas that have brush under them, something to hold the fish in that area. But I think there's gonna be a ton of boats in here. It's gonna be a good thing to do midday when the sun's out and we've got shade under the marinas. So see if we can get another bite. But right now we're getting bites, but not flipping them in the boat. That's okay with me. Skipping a dart, bud. Getting those real dark, deep spots in there. We got him. A little suspendo in there. Spotties. Sometimes these fish just school up in these marinas. Little spotted bass love to do it. But just took a dart, just picked it up and skipped it way back in there in those dark spots. I'm hoping that a larger one will be living in those crevasses.
That was good fish. Keeper spot. Looked like the keeper spotted bass. He bit Justin. I had thrown in after, and he came and grabbed my swim jig and ripped it out of his mouth, but I didn't get a hook in him, so we're still doing really good at not catching them. Which
I think we don't have hooks on our.
yeah, it's almost as if we are intentionally not trying to catch them. So we both had a keeper bite our stuff, and neither one of us caught it. So, but I'm not mad at that.
It's only 12. It feels like it's 5. Feels like we've been fishing forever. The first time I've gotten up and like been on the water at 6 in a while. Here's what I'm thinking. We're gonna go in now because I think we're just spinning our wheels. We know where we need to fish, the type of stuff we need to be fishing, and we're just gonna have to grind on it. Middle of the day, what we've discovered is the first hour, maybe 2 hours of the day are absolutely essential. I think if you don't have 3 fish in the boat by the first 2 hours, it's gonna be tough. I may be looking back on that statement here in a few days. Hopefully not. But I think if we stick to the areas that we've found fish at and we grind on them, keep going back and forth and keep mixing it up with different baits, I think we'll be okay. But pre-fishing isn't about catching a big sack, so I don't feel bad about not boating a keeper fish. It was just really funny. Every keeper that we hooked, it came off. It's almost like we had no hooks on our baits, but perfect pre-fishing day. It's just I think we're going to be spinning our wheels from here on out. So let's head on in.
Me, partner.
What are you doing?
I just left. I'm heading your way now.
Okay. So you'll be here like 3:30, 4 o'clock?
I wish. 4:20.
Oh, well then it's perfect time for you to be here.
Give me an update. How's it going on the water?
Caught some fish this morning. We need to go back out though. I mean, the baby bandito bug was getting things done out there though. Oh, also there's this house was built for boats. Like there's a complete pool around the house. Like you drive around the house.
Oh, that's awesome.
We'll see you soon.
Sounds good. I'll see you soon. I'm excited.
All right, bye.
Hello, welcome. What's going on? It's good to see you guys. We're here in Oklahoma yet again. This is the, I suppose, the continuum of when we were here last, practicing for the big derby. Only this time it's actually happening. Tomorrow's last day of practice, and I showed up a bit late. Had some matters to attend to, but we're here now, and we're ready to fish. Apparently my teammate Matt tore him up today, caught some good fish. Apparently, it's what he said. I don't know. It could be that fisherman's mentality. But it feels so good to be up here. Weather's nice. Hope the fish are biting, and I'm hoping we figure them out. This is a tough lake, but it's also got big fish.
Hey!
What's going on?
Hey, buddy.
Good to see you. How you doing? This is quite the pad.
Partner?
You guys betting? You guys playing some poker?
Me and Jerry.
This is the wrong kind of tournament.
Yeah, well, we thought this was our best chances of winning.
Yeah, this is quite. What a dump! this is you really spared no expense, did you?
No.
I like this.
A rod tip room. Well, we're the league sponsors of the tournament. I figured we had to.
Are we sponsoring this thing?
We did that in place of our
Tax write-off?
to get free placement, to get free entries.
Oh, nice. That's really cool.
We automatically get first and second place for being sponsors.
For shittiest angler or best?
We get an added 12 to 15 pounds.
This
I hear.
classic. How you been, man? Good to see you. Yeah. Feels good to be here, boys.
So, started the morning off, ran to the dam area, was looking for some fish action on top. We heard that there was a topwater bite out there, and definitely saw some fish chasing bait up shallow. Couldn't catch any. Was just throwing a walking bait out there, but I spent most of my time rigging rods out there. Like I didn't do it the night before, so was rigging rods. Definitely saw fish, but didn't catch any. So then from there, I left, and there was some spots that I was looking at that were like steep banks on this channel swing, and I just went and graphed. I probably graphed for 2 hours. I didn't throw anything in the water. Maybe I probably threw a couple times in the water, but didn't really throw in the water. And then from there, I ran some spots that we'd run in the past, and I got to some bluff walls that we'd caught fish, and I threw one of the little bandito bugs, and immediately started catching fish, like instantly, and caught a good amount. Nothing big. Caught some smallmouth, caught some largemouth. Felt good about it confirmed everything that we've always thought, that they're still shallow, and that was about it. That was my day.
Got one.
Bass?
I think it's a bass. Yep, it's a bass.
Okay, these ones I'm seeing off to my right, they look like bass. They're running solo. Completely solo, and they look big.
There we go. Oh, it's a striper.
No, it's not.
Yeah, maybe.
Yep, want to grab it.
Over the box, though.
Found like a little point, like a rocky point. That's been the key. It's like you gotta have rock, and if you look here, everything's sandy beaches. Like here, and right across this rock over here, it's all sandy beaches. It's like when you find the rock, you find the fish. And there's bait here. We've seen white bass here. We've seen striper here. It's kind of a perfect little spot. It's this little cove, and it's all rock. It's pretty steep. Fits everything that we're looking for. So he just hit that on a topwater walking bait, and he freaking annihilated it. So good sign.
I don't like it. That's insane. You just wish you could pull up on a spot like that tomorrow and have them all be largemouth. Well, they are largemouth. What?
Oh, okay.
They might be spots, dude.
Okay.
They might be schooling fish. Holy moly.
I'm gonna get a.
I was down there messing with what I thought was spotted bass, or sorry, white bass, which is not obviously intended target, and threw a tube down there because I just got back from Lake St. Clair, and this little spotty came up and crushed it. That's interesting. I thought they looked too big, man. I thought they looked way too big to be white bass, you know?
I would have never guessed that those were.
Holy sh**. I was like, wow, white bass just ate my tube. That's interesting.
Water.
Like 2 baits at once?
Yeah. I just put the other one down for a second. Oh, got bit. That's white bass, 100%. They're chasing.
Might not be one.
That might not be. You're right. The way that he hit that, small. So.
Like.
Rackley, be proud. I got him a white bass. We put him back though. No cooking tonight. We're cooking steaks, I think, tonight. So no white bass.
Well, this is it. What's the time? What do we have? 6:56. Technically, we are not allowed to fish after 7. Pretty sure you can have the boat in the water, but you just can't cast the line. So we're gonna try to be legal here, of course. And we're gonna head on out. We caught, what, 2 bass? I don't know if mine was a keeper. Yours probably was a keeper. 14 inches, something like that. But I mean, anytime you're out in the water exploring, eliminating any sort of area, you're doing good. You're being productive. I only had an afternoon. Matt sounds like he got to work in the morning, but We have a whole day tomorrow to try to piece some things together. It's gonna be one of those things where we're junk fishing. We're throwing a spinnerbait in one area, we're throwing a jerkbait in another, we're dragging jigs on a point at like 10 a.m. Like, it's gonna be kind of choppy, but as long as we're able to follow these fish around in whatever mood that they're in throughout morning to basically PM when the tournament's over, I think we should be all right. You know, I don't think it's gonna be huge weight. It's not gonna be like 30 pounds, but maybe high teens, low 20s. It's what it's gonna take to win. I think our goal right now, like we said in the car right here, is if we have 5 3-pounders, somehow we pull that out of our butts, we'll be straight. So right out of there. But anyway, we're heading back to the cabin right now. Gonna have a few drinks and meet you guys there. Why is it an option?
Wrapping up the day here, cooking on the grill, just chilling out, talking about the day's events. I will say, me and Trey, our events were, well, short and not very sweet. It was a short and spicy type day. Hot action early. We jumped off some good fish. I think we got some confidence in some areas, but the rest of the day was just poo-poo. And we went out this evening, didn't catch anything, just eliminated water. So I'm gonna pass it along to the gentlemen that have caught fish, like all that.
My confidence level is not high. Like
No. But in comparison to everything else that's going on right now, like it being just a tough
I mean,
fight.
hearing what other people are doing,
Yes.
I would say I feel better
In the mix.
Yeah.
in the mix. But like, I'm not like, let's go show up to the spot.
6 out of 10?
I would say like 4.
4.
4. There's not like, let's go here and we're gonna go catch fish.
But one thing I will say is every time that we fish this place, which, by the way, I don't like this place. I have no confidence. It's like, period. You know, my confidence level is at? It's a
What?
0.5 out of 10, probably. So your 4 seems very generous. But every time we fish this place, last time we practiced and we filmed those videos here when we were on Texoma, we caught fish. We found fish.
Yeah.
There was one morning where we had a limit in 2 hours.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, it's been pretty tough, but I think if you really step back and look at it, we've done pretty good. I'm happy. I'm stoked about our performance. These
I
past
think
couple.
if the tournament ended today, you guys would be pretty happy with yourselves.
were our last 2 fish.
Oh, yeah.
And also confidence level.
Yeah.
You know, John, you came in hot this afternoon, got on some fish.
Just had to snap a tuber on it.
Yeah, we only had to
You
make it
hadn't even re-rigged from St.
No,
Clair.
just straight, same leader, same everything. Yeah.
It honestly might be a good thing.
Yeah. Sometimes just.
Confidence.
Yeah, I think going into anything low expectations is not a bad move. But tomorrow is last day of practice for our 2-a-day event, and I think all of us are pretty tentative to jump to the gun as to whether or not we have this. We can say we have this in the bag, or even say that we can catch 5 fish. And that's one of those things where it's just like we may not even catch 5 fish, either of the teams. But the best thing we can do tomorrow is go out there, fish hard, prepare for Saturday and Sunday, and see if we can go crank them. So we'll bid for all of you guys. We'll catch you bright and breezy in the AM tomorrow. I don't know, all this practicing is leading up to this very moment. First official day of tournament, boat 18. I'm excited. I just want to go out there and catch a limit. I'm looking forward to maybe getting lucky and just catching a couple big ones.